Some of you are still finishing up over with Angela, so we'll give them a second to get over here. And I wanted to let you know that I do have some bundled items and some stock up items attached to the sale. The bundled items have the ability to put in pre-bids. So if you need to leave and you want to bid, I believe you can set your high bid and walk away. But you're also welcome. I will run them at sometime near the end of the sale. Probably, let's just say at the half-hour mark, just to be safe. So I have two Alice in Wonder. This is all book page ephemera, vintage books, antique pages. And then I have, it's all ephemera items. It's not the scrapbooking paper like Angela has. So it's a little bit different. I also have two Raggedy Ann and Andy bundles, and I have a Little Red Hen bundle, and I also have a Wizard of Oz bundle. So you can look for those. Hi, Jay. Hi, Patty Rose. Hi, Terry. Hi, Vicki. Hey, Vicki, I don't know if you saw my comment in Angela's sale, but Sean, Denley, and Vicki all won $5 Crafty Cash, the last sale of April. So I still have your wallpaper, Vicki. That was a $3 item, and you can, if you wanted to add to that, you have $2 more to spend, and I'll send the invoice out. Okay, let's get going. So I have some buy now items available here, and I also have golden books. So I'm going to start with some golden books. Yeah, isn't that great? So if you purchase something from the auction, and I do additional or combined shipping on most of my items, and so if you buy something in the auction and you want to add something else, it's not going to be a whole lot more for shipping. If there are shipping overages, I will refund anything $1 or more over the actual cost. I always double check that. So let me grab some golden books and let's get going. I'll probably do about, like 6 or 8 golden books, and then I'll show you something from the buy now section, because it's kind of fun for you to see the things in real life and not just on the screen. So our first book, let me bring this up. Oops, my cord is getting in my way. Whoops, that's not the right one. Takes me a second to get back in the swing of things. Okay, first one is a grade A, which is very good condition. It's considered normal it's not an excellent condition. There's normal to have some wear on the cover, but it means that maybe there would be a name written in it, but not a lot of significant markings or damage to pages. So this is a grade A, and it starts at $3. This is an Eloise Wilkins Mother Goose, and this one is from let's see, looks like maybe 71. Oh, I'm so bad with the Roman numerals. So I'm going to start this one and see if anything you want. If you want to bid. I have this set at a 15-second bid, and if that is too quick for you, give me a shout out and I will increase the time. Okay, next one, also grade A, we have Baby Farm Animals. This is a Garth Williams. It does have a name in it. And we duplicate this. Sorry, I'm talking through what I'm doing, keeping my brain on track. So these are the cute little farm animals that Garth Williams has. So beautifully illustrated. And I'll start that one now. All right, our next one is We Like Kindergarten. This one is a 1970 copy. Memories of kindergarten, back when it was so much fun to be in kindergarten and come home and play school at the end. And I'll run that now. This one's a grade A book as well. If there's a particular book you're looking for, I would love for you to put it in the comments. I have quite a few. Thank you, Terry. So I can quickly flip through to see if I have what you want. If you want me to bring it to the no swiping button. Uh-oh. Angela, can you help out, Peg? So it should be at the bottom of your screen if you're on a phone, and it should be up in the left-hand corner if you are on your laptop or computer. And if I was too quick, you're welcome to let me know to rerun something you've already seen. Okay. Let me give a quick look. We'll do this one by request. This is Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. The classic. Very cute. Thank you, Terry. All right, let's see what we have next. This is the Prayers for Children. Oh, is there anything else you're looking for, Terry? Because I'm bringing these, and I'm bringing them at a good price. I just saw the journal that Maddie from Madeline Diet Designs, or I think she changed her name to Maddie's Paper Dolls. She just did a journal out of this book for Meg at Chasing Retro. And this one is in very, very good condition, except for it got bonked in this one corner. So I'm going to run this one. All right, now we have, I have a copy of My Little Golden Book About God. This is one of my favorites to craft with because of all the nature pictures in it. And of course, Eloise Wilkins' adorable little children. Okay, so I will run that. Does have a price tag mark on it. I did not scrub it. Next, we have kind of a rare one. This is the Animal Dictionary, and this one has the ABCs with the larger images than most dictionary type books, and really great illustrations in this one as well. These are fun to use for little ephemera pieces. This is illustrated by Fyodor Rojankowski. This is a 1979 copy. Whoops. Helps if I hit the start button, huh? Okay, then I have a 1974 words book. Oh, you got that one, Terry. Thank you. This one is the 1974 words book. It does have From Santa in it and her name. Otherwise, in very good condition. And I love the pages on these, that they're more, the find the images and look at the words, kind of like the Richard Scarry books. And this was the kind of thing that really encouraged me to read as a kid. And these books really are in good condition to where you could add them to a child's library. I have a very large collection of little golden books. All right, Denise, thank you. Okay, let's look at some of the buy now items. I will go ahead and do more of the golden books. That's kind of our main thing we're here. But let me see if I can show you some of the things that I have on the buy now. So I'm going to put this one up first. Okay, this one is a new old stock vintage rice bag, and they are $2, and I have 5 of them available. If you want to claim this on YouTube, you will put in claim 9999, 4 nines. And then if you are on the live stream from the Makers Market, I believe that you can just claim it by clicking on it. Angela, I meant to look at that. Did you run any quick claim type items on your sale today, Angela? So I really was going to look at that. Buy now button. There you go. Thank you. All right. So these are really very sturdy, heavy bags. And I have made a journal out of one of these by opening it up all the way this way. And I've also seen a few people who purchased them do wrap journals like this with them. And if you're doing a kitchen journal, it's really great. Just food ephemera. So I have 5 of those available. Then I have a couple of, so that was claim 999. 9999. And then let me pull up a couple other things. So I just got these. These are big vintage slides in a metal frame. So it is like a standard slide in that it is on a cardboard. It has this extra plastic covering the whole thing, and they're scenery slides, and they're from 1950. They're 4 by 3 1/4. And so they're nice and big, and they would be fun to alter or use tucked in a pocket or as a pocket because they're very sturdy. If you want to claim this on YouTube, use the number claim 8610. I have a lot of these available. 8610. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you. Grab it. Is these two. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Denise. I'm putting you down for 4. Okay. These are a little bit smaller and they work a little differently. So these are 2 for $3, I believe. Yes. And then they are 2 3/4 square, but these are also 1950s vintage scenery. And these are cool because they come apart. So when you take them apart, you just slide the pieces out. You get a metal frame. And remember, I've been selling, if you've been around my sales, I've been selling the small little metal frames this size. And you can fill them with your favorite things, which I do have some of these available in my store still. I think 3 sets left. But these, you get the actual color slide image comes out, and then you get 2 pieces of thin glass. So what I'd like to do with them is take pressed flowers. Again, same concept as these where you could put it in tape and then put it in there. But this time you have the glass, and then they just slide in here. And like that. So those are currently on there. And the claim for that is claim 4747. And I have 15 sets of those available. Claim 4747. Okay, I'm going to go back to some books. Let me see here. Now, where's my Christmas listing? Well, I guess I didn't make a separate one. Okay. Well, Christmas in July is coming, and so I have a couple of Christmas books. Oh, taking me just a second. Move that to the stage. We're still getting the hang of this, right? All right. I have a American Family Publishers version of the Jingle Bells. This one is very nostalgic for me. I remember sitting and listening to this on a record when I was a kid. And this says it is a Y or Z copy of a 1964 version. If you haven't signed up for the Christmas in July Swap 2026, there's information on my YouTube community post for you to sign up. There's a link, and there's also a video about some of the details. All right. Now we have a 2009 copy of um, The Happy Man and His Dump Truck. This was one of my favorites as a kid, and probably the first book that I ever owned. That was a very big memory for me. He takes them all for a ride, and when he lets them in and then drives and tips the dumper, he they say all their animal sounds. So it is adorable art, and if you're reading it to a child, they would learn their animal noises. Okay, did I start the auction on that one? It's funny. Sometimes it counts down, and sometimes, makes a sound for me, and sometimes I don't hear. Probably just concentrating too much. Okay, next I have Bunny's New Shoes. This is by Lisa McHugh Karsten. Most of her stuff that I own of hers just says Lisa McHugh, so I'm not sure why she dropped the other name, but this bunny is so adorable. And I know we just passed Easter, but look at the little muskrat. The baby crocodile is her friend. And she gets brand new red shoes. Okay, any other requests for a book you might be looking for? Now I have a copy of Heidi. This one is beautiful. Uh, Johanna Sperry's original, but it's illustrated by Corinne Malvern, and she does like The Day at the Beach and um, some of Dr. Dan, I believe. All right, I have 4 of the first uh, books that were ever published by Little Golden Books. If you would like me to run one of these, give a shout out for those. If not, I will move along. Sure thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to run those the bundles at 3:30 for me. It's 5:30 Central Time. Okay, no request for the. Oh, Susan, you want me to run Susie again, or Bunny's New Shoes, or is that not the one you're looking for? Oh, Susie's New Stove. See, yeah, I'm way off base. Okay. All right, this one is Robots, Robots, Robots Everywhere. This is a more current book from 2013. Really cute illustrations in this one as well. I will run this one. Hi, Arlene. You just got home? All right. So now I have some more Christmas, and you can shout out if you'd like one of these. I have a 1983 12 Days of Christmas Carol book. I have the traditional Night Before Christmas from the 80s. That's from 1987. The Littlest Elf, 1987. Good Old Rudolph, 1982. He's got a price tag sticker there. And I have a 2000 edition of Santa's Toy Shop with the red spine. Any interest in any of those? All right, let's run Rudolph and the Night Before Christmas. Thank you, Terry. Excuse me. Okay, we're doing Rudolph. I need water. Awesome. Thank you, Terry. Add that to your stack, and then we'll run the Night Before Christmas. So happy to be passing some of these on. All right, Terry, thank you. Okay, let's look at some other of my quick claim items. Let me pull one over. Okay, and I need to grab these. They're just around the corner from me. I brought these last week, but they're kind of hard to imagine, I guess, in uh, on a photo. But they're 1970s vintage glassine pages. They are new old stock. They're in perfect condition. They have the most wonderful, soft, crinkly sound, and these are very rare to find when they aren't completely toasted and breaking. And so I'm really happy to be bringing these to you. So you get 5 sheets. I will package it with cardboard so that it does not come to you wrinkled. If you would like a pack of the glassine, the claim number, if you're on YouTube, is claim 5487. It does have holes punched in it, like they were going to use it for in a binder, but those are available. I also brought these last week. Let me bring these up again. Ooh, sorry, I'm bouncing you. These are the little coin holders. You can fold them in half, glue them shut, make them into little shaker cards, or hi Denley. Hey Denley, you have $5 in crafty cash to spend. I don't know if you know you won the last week of April, and you have a month to use it. So if there's something you see, grab it. So if you want a pack of 10 of these, they are claim number 2068 if you're on YouTube. I usually keep my one where I put a little fussy cut in it here by my desk, but I don't see it now. But those are fun and a great little ephemera piece that's pretty rare to see these days. Okay, and then one more thing. As I was mentioning, I have 3 packs of these left. They were the little smaller frames that I was talking about before. And so those are still available, just 3 packs of 15, and they are almost gone. So thank you for your purchases for those. Okay, it is at the halfway mark. So let me see what has bids. All right. Okay, I'm going to start with the number 1 Alice in Wonderland bundle. Let me grab that. Sorry, I'm slow today. I have been dealing with very low grade pneumonia, and it's I'm running not a what's considered a fever, but my temp's high. I'm feeling okay, but just more tired than usual. Not to have a pity party for myself, but anyway, here is this bundle, and this is a really exciting ephemera bundle. First, you get this Alice Adventures in Wonderland book. This one does have the first page missing here. It was just a flyleaf page, and this is a Avenal Books, and it does not have a date in it, but it is the original story with the original illustrations. And it does have a little pencil marking here on the outside. Thank you, Denise. I sound a little out of breath. I am. I'm not doing anything. So that is in the bundle. And then there's all these goodies. I'm going to show you the most valuable thing first. It is this. This is a 1969 Wonderland or Wonder Bakery, Wonder Bread, the white bread that you can squeeze and it won't come back to shape. But this is a little comic book with the Alice in Wonderland theme, and you can see there's Tweedledum and Tweedledee and the Queen and the baby, and then it talks all about how they make Wonder Bread, and this is quite valuable. I think you could probably enjoy that in your collection if you don't want to use it in your crafting because of its value, but there's plenty of things to use for crafting. So you get a packet of Alice in Wonderland themed stickers, and show those real quick. And you get a brass key. She had to follow all the clues through Wonderland. Okay, then you get this 1979 little record book. It's from a See, Hear, Read record. It does not have the record with it. My apologies, but great images. That's a Walt Disney book. And then we have a really nice craft condition book that you can cut up and use to make ephemera. It's missing part of its cover. It has watermark or foxing on the first page and the last page. But the pages in the middle, other than that first and last, are in pretty good shape and not too many like reading wrinkles. There is one on that page. This is definitely a craft condition book, but really fun to use that without any guilt. And then you get some paper ephemera, pocket watch, and the spiral into another world there. These are parts of a Tony Sarge's ABC book. This is an antique, and this is a flyleaf page with Humpty Dumpty, the Queen of Hearts, their guards. There it looks like Charlie Chaplin here. So this is fragile, but very cool. And then also from the ABC book, you get W for Walrus and the Carpenter, which is a poem in Alice in Wonderland. And I'm going to go ahead and start the bidding while I finish showing this. Right now, Patty Rose is winning the bid. This is the back cover. The other bundle has the front cover. I just thought because they're antique and they're fun, it would be good to include those in. You get some Alice in Wonderland playing cards and a little book cover and lots of more illustrations that are by a different illustrator, a recipe, or wait, this is an exercise. Thank you very much, Patty Rose. You're amazing. Let me bundle this back up for you. I'm going to set it aside and make it pretty before I send it off to you. Thank you, Patty Rose. Okay. Now I'm going to bring the other Alice in Wonderland pack. This is the bundle 2. It has a couple of really unique books in it as well. It has the same, let me bring it to the stage here. Where are you, Alice? Sorry, I'm having trouble. There you are. Okay. It has the same book, but this one is in perfect condition. It is it has lovely foxina on the pages, but absolutely no damage to this one. Very good condition, both the cover and the pages. This is a really unique book. It's The Magic of Lewis Carroll, and it's written by it's edited by John Fisher. So I believe he looked into some of the games and puzzles that Carroll collected in order to, write his fantasy work. But if you've ever read the annotated books of Alice, it had much deeper meaning. So this has a lot of the pictures from the original work, but it's all these different games and puzzles and things that Lewis Carroll was exploring in his writing. So that's a really cool book and a rare find. You get a message in a bottle. You get a good condition Alice in Wonderland Walt Disney Golden Book. You get some Alice stickers. One more in there. Doesn't want to focus. Hi, Christina. Hey, Christina, I don't think I have any international shipping on, but you can just email me if you see anything you need. So I can certainly work that out for you if you need something. Uh, excuse me. Alice in Wonderland, Juvenile Classics. This would be really fun for using for ephemera. Okay, and then you get a couple of the game cards. There's the Queen of Hearts and the Mad Tea Party. And then there's some random ephemera. I'm going to go ahead and start the auction. So you get some smiling flowers that I personally fussy cut and the Cheshire Cat. And then you have more book pages from the other illustrator. More smiling flowers. More pages. This is a vellum of that same swirly clock. This is a recipe from Lewis Carroll. Congratulations, Patty Rose. This is a little card that my daughter actually made. Some fan art, and I'll just go ahead and show these two. This is the front cover of that Tony Sarge's book, and A is for Alice from that book as well. All right, I'll bundle those up for you. Thank you so much, Patty. I can't believe that you asked for Alice and Humpty Dumpty and that I had a kit ready to go. It's amazing. I love it when that works out. Okay, set those down gingerly. Okay. Would anyone like me to run the chicken bundle? I know. I don't know where she is. Um, well, let me show it. And bring this up on the stage. You might not know you need a chicken bundle until you see it. All right, this is the Little Red Hen bundle. Oh, Denley. Yay. Okay, and then here's what you get in this one. It has a copy of the Little Red Hen Golden Book. It does have an inscription in it. I have to say that this was one of, like, when I was a kid, I didn't like this book because it was very frustrating to me that she would ask for help and nobody would help her. There's chicken postcard from Richard Scarry, and this little post-it note. This, my good friend Sandy Wilhelmina made for me, and I have been given so much chicken ephemera that I really want somebody else to get some of it. She's made me a lot of things, and I've saved most of it. I have a German postcard with some chicks, and it is written on. We have this card, just blank inside. A couple of pieces of ephemera here, so a couple more postcards and this egg card and a little bookmark. Another piece of ephemera I got in Happy Meal, and I don't know who made that one for me. I have a stamp and these stamps. I have a couple of stickers. One of the stickers still in there. And then these little guys, I think they're crock what do you call those buttons? You put them on your Crocs, but I think they would work on a dangle because you could tie something around the base. Okay, then we've got a couple of chicken napkins to decoupage. We have a set of chicken stencils. We have a bushel and a peck little ribbon. It's canvas. Some printed fabric with a feed sack on it, and then I have some remnants of fabric with chicks on them, chicks and chickens. This one, and yes, thank you to all of my friends who share chicken things with me. It means a lot, and I am hoarding quite a bit because I do want to make a chicken journal. And then there is this like tapestry piece. And then on the back side is just a whole bunch of paper ephemera. So some vocab cards, some antique pages, some book pages, some children's books and chicken keeping books, and an art book with the little chicks down there at the bottom. This one is a farm manual. I love this. 3 French hens sitting and getting their hair done at the beauty shop. Some calendar roosters. Okay, I'm going to get this started here while I finish up. The little chick that went to make sure the rooster was doing his job. A paper folded rooster. A little chick's vacation. Weather vanes. Some Devoicin chickens. Some music. And more chickens. And more chickens. This is a vintage magazine ad for Shenley's whiskey. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Denley. Okay, and I will credit your Crafty Cash towards this today. Well, I guess I'll check with Angela just to make sure she didn't have something already for you. But we'll get you covered one way or the other, and I will set this aside and get it pretty again. Okay, I have Wizard of Oz and I have 2 Raggedy Ann. Anybody want to see one of those? Okay, I'll bring the Wizard of Oz first. All right. Oops, my cord is in my way. All right, this is my Wizard of Oz kit. Now, tell me this doesn't look like the Wizard of Oz colors for the Emerald City. It actually is a Reader's Digest condensed reader with Captain Horatio Hornblower, Jane Eyre, My Friend Flicka, and the book alone. Now, if you really want to try and shave a little off your shipping, I can leave the covers intact and remove the book block. But if you want the book it's coming with the kit unless you tell me otherwise, okay? This is a 1991 illustrated by Greg Hildebrandt edition of Wizard of Oz. And the pages in this one, they do have some prints. Like this is from Jane Eyre. They're few and far between. Look up. Okay. And then here are the pages in this one. I love the illustrations in this one. This one borders on a little bit scary at times, but tell me Wizard of Oz wasn't scary. So like Tin Man fighting off a bear and a tiger. So there are some of these pen or etching kind of drawings. There they are in the poppies. There's the flying monkeys and the witch. The great Oz in his costume. And yeah, great illustrations in that book. Then in the packet, I'm not going to take the things out of here because they're laid in nicely, but there is a full, I believe it's an 8 by 10 or 11 sheet of distressed Yellow Brick Road. It's distress ink, Yellow Brick Road paper. There is Dorothy's Scrambled Eggs recipe from a storybook recipe book. There's 4 different pieces of hot air balloon ephemera. There are 3 of these Wallies. That's a wallpaper. You like the monkeys. So Wallies are actually made out of wallpaper, but they are die cut. I'm looking for my kit real quick because I should have it up there on the stage. Okay. You get a 1970s See Here Read book. Again, no record included, but the illustrations in this are way more whimsical, kid-like. You get 3 of the poppies, 2 stickers, a Dorothy and the wand from the Glinda the Good Witch, and then a first date of issue stamp set from 1990, Hollywood Favorites, Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, Stagecoach, and Bo Guest. And then on the other side, see my papers are all sliding in there, you get a 1960s copy of the original 1930s music, Over the Rainbow. In excellent, excellent condition. Then you get this very whimsical fabric square with the cutest little flying monkeys. I love it. Oh my goodness. And then 2 green for the Emerald City, red for the poppies, 2 hand-stitched feed sack stars. And this is the bundle. So let me give this a little run. And let's see who's winning this one. Jay, congratulations. All right. Take this off. And I've only got 5 minutes left, so I gotta speed this up. I'll run the number 1 bundle real quick. Where are you, Raggedy? We can do it, right? Okay. In this one, you get this little golden book, and it's in good shape, except the corners And then you get the copy of the 52nd edition of the 1918 original Raggedy Ann stories by Johnny Gruelle. The cover is in rough shape and it's coming loose off the binding, but the pages are absolutely stunning. It is indicative of its age, a little worn, a little stained, but the beautiful images are amazing. Yeah, Susan is selling tonight. We got her on. Then you get over 20 pages of book pages and fussy cuts from a Raggedy Ann book. So I won't show you all of those. And you get this little ornament. So I'm going to start this. It's a resin ornament. It's pretty lightweight because it's resin. So I think it would work on a dangle for a journal. Okay. Last one is, this is the second Raggedy Ann and Andy bundle. Oh, I gotta get this back on my other one. This one has two very good condition Raggedy Ann and Andy little golden books. It has this little baby quilt. It's quilted and tied and everything. It has this craft pattern where the pattern envelope is pretty toasted, but the pattern directions and the pattern looks to be still factory folded. And I tucked a little magazine clipping in there too. And then you get, oh, I forgot to tell you, there was 4 of these cards in the other one. So 4 Raggedy Ann and Andy playing cards, a vocab card, and this is an old magazine page that shows Raggedy Ann and Andy sheet music. I'll start this real quick. Yes, yes. They will be in a buy now, the little golden books. Those listings are closed right now, but this evening after this sale, I will open those up again. So if you need golden books, I've got them in my shop for a buy now price. Hope that answered your question. All right, Denley, thank you. All right, okay, we're gonna get ready. Let me see. I've got 1 minute, but I'm gonna try and raid Susan. So then you should not have to do anything. Let's see if I can do this. It's been a while. Nope, you're looking at my. Angela, are you still here? I need a little assistance with the rating. Is it because she still isn't live? Am I gonna get a button popped up? I'm having some insecurity because the very first time I did it, I didn't do it correctly. But then the second time I did it fine. So, all right, we'll just wait a second. Well, thank you all for coming by. We're selling again next week. I'm bringing vintage fabric next week. So if you need fabric. Is Jay still here? Jay, are you still in the chat? Don't lose us on the interwebs. Oh yeah, yeah. Debbie DePaul has some really great stuff on the Makers Market right now too. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Sorry to hold you in suspension. Let me look on the main thing and see if she's actually. It says she's live. So what am I doing wrong? And okay, I'm going to try this. Okay, we're going.